welcome back to the show. You know we love the barbecue here on Urban Rush, and that's why we're so happy to see our next guest.
And if there's one man that we equate with barbecue around here, it's Rockin Ronnie barbecue cookbook author and barbecue evangelist, and this man has created a product we're going to talk about that is
amazing,
very exciting.
How are you, Ronnie?
Great. It's been a great summer. Wet, but been cooking all summer.
Good. Well, we invited here to eat barbecue today, and we were going to be outside, but it was so terrible that we
brought
made
the barbecue inside.
I did, but I cooked this outside.
Okay.
Just before we got to air, I finished cooking the salmon.
So what are we doing here with the salmon?
Well, I want to draw everybody's attention to
there you are outside
salmon.
cooking.
That's me. That's how
exactly.
That's the Cobb, my beautiful little outdoor cooker.
Yeah.
I'm putting the salmon on there.
Oh wow!
You can smell it sizzling.
Well, I can smell it in here. Did you use
I used pecan wood, which is cool. They actually have pecan wood at Johnstone's now. In addition to hickory and mesquite, there's getting cherry and pecan.
Yeah.
So hardwoods cooking people are getting better at it, and they want more variety.
Well, it's funny because you can smell it in the finished product as well. You can smell it.
What is
Obviously,
the
there's some
difference
wood.
in flavor if you use pecan wood when you're cooking the salmon?
It's actually got a nutty taste. I think that the essence of the smoke usually reflects something about the wood or the fruit or whatever, but pecan wood's got a nice, soft, buttery, nutty smell and flavor too.
Nice.
But the pink salmon,
Yep.
Now pink salmon, there's a huge run of pinks this year, every 2 years, and 17 million of them came back, so it's a totally sustainable fish. It's lovely. You can buy it frozen in the grocery store and just thaw it overnight or put it in some lukewarm water. But I wanted to just demonstrate any kind of wild salmon is so easy to do on the grill. And all you do, in fact, you can do it, but just, you can put some salt on there. You can do the granulated onion.
Granulated onion.
I like the granulated onion. It gives a little bit of a sweetness to things.
And I know that there's an element to that in your rubs recipe that's in the barbecue.
And are we using this one here?
That's right. I thought you can use any kind of mustard. I'm using Ronnie and Denzel's honey mustard, which is a lovely kind of a sweet, tangy mustard with a little bit of chili heat.
And no bias to that.
No,
choice
not at all.
None.
No.
Exactly.
He met the guy that created this mustard once in a bar.
He's got an in, and then is that dill we're going to put on last?
Yeah, that's fresh chopped dill. And all you do is just sprinkle some of that on, and you could use dried dill too.
Yeah, but the fresh dill is so nice, and it's such a nice pairing with salmon too.
And obviously you can do this on any grill. I mean, it's nice if you have a Cobb and you can do it with a little bit of wood smoke, but it'll work on
And the thing about it, it's so easy. If the skin is on, you put it on a medium grill, put it skin side down. Oh, you can smell that dill. And you cook it. You don't have to turn it.
Yeah.
The skin actually gets kind of crispy. And the salmon, you just wait till it's
Mike's
done.
picking out of there.
You like that?
Well, I had to try it. It's important.
Can you taste the pecan wood in it?
Yes, actually, it's amazing. You know what it is with the pecan wood? It's almost like a smoky nose. You know, when you eat it, you get it through your olfactory and everything else. It's really nice.
Now,
right in the olfactory.
We want to get over here.
This is exciting.
Because
go on and have
Rockin
some
Ronnie, you have the most exciting product that we're going to be talking about.
This is the culmination of my barbecue career, Fiona.
Right here.
I've been cooking
in a bag.
Exactly. I've been cooking this pork in competitions and demonstrations. You've tasted it on the show.
That's amazing.
It's a huge undertaking to do pulled pork on your own.
I've never done it.
It takes hours and hours.
It takes overnight.
Hours,
I have teammates who've slept next to the cooker
Oh, yeah.
overnight. 7 years ago, Karen McSherry, of Gourmet Warehouse, she tasted my barbecue pork and she said, Ronnie, it blew her mind. She said, I want to sell this. I want to be able to sell this in my store. So for 7 years, I've been, and for the last 2 years, really intense product development. And finally, I'm working with a guy named Jürgen Burkhardt, the guy who Black Forest Deli in Park Royal. Yeah. He's got this amazing factory that's just clean and perfect. And he helped me perfect the recipe for this. And he manufactures it to my specifications, and it's boil in the bag. It's pre-sauced, pre-smoked with hickory wood. It's actually sauced with Ronnie and Denzel's sauces.
So all these ribbons are for this pulled pork recipe.
Right.
And this will taste as good as...
Yes.
Now, we've tasted it before. Now, when you hear boil and bag, it takes us back to the 70s.
Yeah.
But the way things can be done these days, you really can replicate the flavor of something you've just done.
That's right. You're going to taste the hickory smoke. It's in a cryovac bag. It freezes forever. You just put it in cold water, bring it to a boil, let it simmer for 5 minutes, and it's done. You can microwave it too. Yeah. And let me let you taste.
All right.
This is where the rubber hits the road. What was it like for you the first time that you nailed it and it came out of the bag and you were like, this is it, we did it?
My wife tasted some. Yeah. It was for breakfast. And she never eats meat for breakfast, and she had a second helping. So look, you can smell that.
Yeah, it smells like the real deal.
It smells like the real deal. It's 1 pound in a cryovac.
That just makes my heart happy.
Yes, and you know what? We can make a pulled pork slider right now. See how nice and shiny and saucy it is?
Yeah.
So you can make a pulled pork slider
just
in
like
5
that.
minutes.
Instead of it taking 12 hours.
Yeah, and it's championship quality. Like, you know, I think it's as good. I'm actually shocked at how I was able to replicate it in a commercial way. So you can. So now. You can actually pinch some of that if you want to just taste the actual product, but I'm going to make you a pulled pork sandwich.
Now, do we use our sauce here?
That's right. I'm going to put some. Good.
That's so crazy.
It's crazy good, and I put a little bit of coleslaw on there, like that.
Tell us about the slaw too, because that's a very important accompaniment.
I think so too. And this is my Tidewater coleslaw, and it's really just mayonnaise, vinegar, sugar, and some toasted cumin seeds, which gives it this nice earthy pop. And then I like to finish it. You don't have to do this, but it looks really nice.
You should.
With some Ronnie and This is Ronnie and Denzel's.
If you didn't put the effort into actually making the pulled pork, you should put some effort into
Look at that.
Some sauce on
You should at least put some great barbecue sauce on it.
You don't need it, but that's Ronnie and Denzel's Kansas City style, which is what the sauce is the pork is sauced with.
What is Kansas City style?
It's got a nice, sharp, tangy quality. It's sweet. It's your classic Kansas City style sauce. It's a ketchup-based, tomato-based sauce.
Yeah.
And that's
Michael,
it.
I know. There's no way Forbes is going to try and do this on TV.
Can you?
Today.
Yeah, I can.
So we're going to tell you that the perfect pulled pork that, yes, you can make in 5 minutes is available in Vancouver at Gourmet Warehouse. Of course, they're located on Hastings, and Edible Canada on Granville Island. You can find it in Langley at Well Seasons and at Lynn Valley Meats in North Van. And of course, if you want the real deal recipe book, I have this one, so does Eckford. It really is the barbecue Bible if you need one. Mike, you just look like you're in a state of ecstasy.
And I know that,
be honest, I mean, this is...
Yes, that's the crazy thing. Like, you just... I don't know, you grow up, maybe it's because of our age, but you grow up with the expectation that it is impossible, right? To get everything frozen food and to get all the flavor that you can. And this is...
Ronnie, you've done it.
It's perfect.
Thank you. I'm really proud of it, and it's called Perfect Pulled Pork, and it's in the freezer cases. You can
check it out.
Yeah.
Ronnie, thank you so much. Nice
Kids,
to see you.
we're having pulled pork for, well, the
next
rest
10
of
years.
your lives.
Go out and get some.
We're going to take a quick
special
break.
occasion.
And when we're